Nowhere on the flyer does it talk about somebody who was killed in gun violence. It doesn't say that. It says it's a car show and it's a concert. Furthermore, if it truly was that, why ain't the God's green earth do I have guns pointed at deputies and officers and the crowd, and why are we recovering firearms from convicted felons? Let's call it what it is. It was an absolute shit show that somebody could have been killed, and law enforcement is being tarred as racist, and I'm not going to stand that. Some other elected officials or some other appointed officials may buckle when they hear that term, but this was anything but. We were out there doing our job, what we were paid to do. These parties occur in Spring Hill, my understanding is, have been occurring for decades. There are pop-up parties that law enforcement, the DeLand PD under different leadership and their current leadership, Sheriff's Office under different leadership and current leadership, we have all practiced at kind of detente. Hey, we know these things are popping up, but are we really going to go in there and risk causing a riot and risk causing all these other things when maybe the best thing to do is try to police it as best you can. Try to control the crowd, try to control traffic, make sure nobody acts up. We did meet with the DJ from this event and told them what you're doing isn't right, but you're here now and you're set up. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we expect you to do for us. And he agreed to turn the music off at 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, when you have 3,000 people, the music went off. You have people from out of our county. Then they decided to have these roving block parties, and it became absolutely impossible to control. I've been here 14 years as the police chief in Daytona Beach and as the sheriff. We have always put race relations at a high premium. That is what we're here. We want everybody to feel they're being policed fairly. How it's perceived is different than what really happens. Saturday night into Sunday morning was the first time in my time here that I ever heard an all-county assist come out. You know what that meant? Cops had to come here from Edgewater, from Ormond, from Daytona, and from Orange City to stand behind the Daytona Beach, the DeLand Police Department and the Sheriff's Office because we didn't have enough resources. It was impossible to control. That's how this situation had escalated. And I think it was kind of unfair that the media portrayed this incident from one side and didn't get the other side of the story. And now you're starting to see the big picture. And I'll close with, before me and Jason takes questions, as a matter of fact, I want to ask Councilwoman Gertman if she'd like to come up here and say a few words. It's up to you. I don't want to put you on the spot. But I will reiterate again, everything that I saw, everything that I heard, I could not be prouder of the men and women of law enforcement in Volusia County for what they did. I don't think there was one racial thing tinged. All they were worried about was community safety and doing the right things.